Online church. What are your online church plans? In other words, what are your plans to use and leverage digital ministry? I don't need to tell you how much the world has changed since March 2020, both inside and outside the church. One interesting thing to think about, though, is how much things have moved home. Think about all the things that are now home. Things like entertainment and food and shopping, even fitness, and definitely work for many people. It seems to me, as a result of that, if we confine our ministry activities to just be focused on those who are willing or able to make it to see us in the building on Sunday morning, we might just be minimizing the potential impact of our ministries. In the church context, I believe online church or digital ministry, probably a better way of saying it, is simply just another way of using some communication capabilities to extend our reach and our message to those around us. Nothing more than that. It's really just another way to reach more people for the gospel. Not just broadcast what we're saying, but actually make connections, draw them in, make those relationships, and eventually help them find and follow Christ, which is essentially the mission of every single one of our churches. So for me, it comes down to our intentions for this new capability and capacity that we now have. Is it about attracting people to the event that we do on Sunday mornings? Or is it something more significant? Is it really about attracting people to Jesus and his gospel? Our answer to that might have eternal differences in the lives of those we serve. So here are some reflection questions for you to consider. What is our primary objective with online church or digital ministry? Is it about filling the room or connecting and drawing people to Jesus? Another way to think about that is, what is the primary audience for our online activities? Is it those who already call this church home, or is it more for those who are far from God? Here are a couple of action steps you might want to consider. Number one, start by having a discussion with your leaders about how you might be able to integrate some of this digital technology to reach new people, those who might be far from God. Or number two, clarify who your target audience is for your digital ministry. In other words, who you're trying to reach and how you would make a connection with them long before they would ever set foot in your church building on a Sunday morning. It is my prayer for you and your church that you would leverage absolutely every tool and strategy and technology at your disposal to reach more people for Christ.